shocking story.
Hello
I had been friends
guys,
with Maria for many years. This is a shocking story. I had been friends with Maria for many years during high school. She was almost like a sister to me. We helped each other get over heartbreaks and defended each other against mean classmates. But Maria had problems at home. She and her parents didn't get along, and on her 18th birthday, they kicked her out. That's why she asked me if she could move into my home for a few days. She was my best friend, so of course, I said yes. And for the next few weeks, my dad paid for all her meals and other expenses. You see, my parents had divorced several years earlier, after my dad had received a big promotion at work. Suddenly, he was making 3 times as much money as before, and it changed him. He started showing off by buying a nice new car, and unfortunately, he also got himself a side chick. When my mom found out about her, she immediately broke up with my dad. To this day, I haven't forgiven my dad for betraying my mom. But since then, he also became an even bigger jerk. So what happened next shouldn't have surprised me. I was gone for the weekend to attend a soccer tournament, and when I came back, my best friend Maria had a big smile on her face and said she needed to talk to me ASAP. She said, "You won't believe what happened last night. Your dad and I watched a movie together, and then we had a few drinks and got to know each other, and that's when it happened." I said, "When what happened?" And Maria said, "Well, we made out a bit and then we went a bit further. But I spare you the details."
What? That is just no. What has my life come to? No, why are you happy about that? He's a dad. No.
He is your dad.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't just gross, it was dangerous. Because I knew that Maria had exploited her ex-boyfriends in the past. One time, she asked one of them to give her $1,000 so she could go to the dentist to have her tooth pulled out. Her
Gold digger!
poor boyfriend only had $500 in savings, so he sold his computer to give Maria the $1,000. But Maria never had a toothache and
You never sell your computer. Not even for... Not even... You never sell that crap, okay? Like this PS4. I will never sell it. And you see that up there? That's my Xbox. Not selling that crap. See this thing I'm on? My phone? Not selling that. That was just me flexing on you guys. Okay,
broke up with the guy the next week without giving him his money back. And I have many other stories where she cheated on her boyfriends. So of course, I didn't want her to date my dad, especially because she knew he had a lot of money. I mean, Maria was clearly a gold digger.
That's
and
what I
after
just
her parents
said.
had
You want
kicked
me
her
to
out,
say it
she was
again?
probably
Gold digger! Okay.
on the lookout for financial security. And my dad was her target. Well, the next weekend, they officially
Please don't
announced
say
to me that they were dating. And to celebrate their relationship, they drove in my dad's sports car from Los Angeles to Las Vegas to spend the weekend there. When Maria came back, she told me about all the things she had done with my dad, including losing $20,000 at a casino and renting a hotel suite for $2,500 per night. She ended her story with, "I didn't know your dad had that much money." Oh my God, she was such a gold digger. And that's why I went to my dad and told him how Maria only liked him for his money. But my dad responded, "Oh, sweetie, don't worry. Daddy got this." Yeah, sure.
The way
I
he
kind of
said
felt
daddy.
betrayed by Maria. I had brought her into my home for shelter, and now she was taking advantage of my idiotic dad. To make things worse, since they were officially dating, she acted like she had more rights than me. She even used my dad's sports car to drive around shopping. Of course, I was never allowed to drive that car. But now it was too late to kick her out. I knew my dad wouldn't allow it.
Stupid.
But I still had hope.
Stupid.
Because my dad is as much of a jerk as Maria, so it was only a matter of time until my dad would start mistreating her. But for the next few weeks, they continued dating, and Maria was enjoying her new rich life. One day she came up to me all excited and said, "Guess what? Guess what?
Getting
Your
married?
dad just had another promotion at work, And now he's the chief financial officer at his company, which means his salary doubled.
Oh, I thought he was getting married.
Oh, gosh. How could my dad like this girl?
If they get married,
she was so shallow and only cared about his money. It shouldn't have been a surprise to anyone when Maria accidentally got pregnant 2 weeks later. My dad completely freaked out and screamed, "No, no, no. That can't be true." He was devastated because he knew he would have to pay child support for the next 18 years. I gotta be honest, my dad got what he deserved. But Maria deserved none of it. I had offered her help, and in exchange she took advantage of my family and took our money. And after Maria got pregnant, she completely stopped seeing my 51-year-old dad. He was suddenly too old for her taste. That's why she somehow moved back in with her parents, and after the baby was born,
It was a lie! It was a lie! I bet her parents never broke up with her. I think she said she lied. Maybe it was true. I'm not saying the story is fake. I'm saying she lied. Maybe she did not get kicked out. Maybe she lied to her friend because I think her friend told her, Miss Blonde Chick, that her dad was
negotiated how much child support he had to pay. Of course, I was curious and asked my dad on what figure they had agreed on. But he refused to tell me, so I had to ask Maria over text.
Okay, guys,
she immediately wrote back $14,000 per month. What? That was more than twice the U.S. average salary. And all she had to do is take care of a baby? I was so mad at her. But it got worse. Apparently,
you know she could have just got an abortion, but no, she wants money. What is she going to do with a baby?
Maria wasn't satisfied with the money she received. She tried to blackmail my dad. She said she would neglect the child unless he'd pay her $25,000 per month.
What?
But this time, my dad handled it right. He talked to Maria in a room and begged her not to extort him. But she said very clearly that my dad either gave her the money or the baby would suffer. But of course, my dad was filming the conversation with a hidden camera, so it was easy for him to sue Maria afterward.
Dang.
And trust me, she got her justice. Not only did she go to prison for 1 month, but she also lost custody of her child. Which means my dad doesn't have to pay her child support anymore. Instead, my dad decided to pay me $10,000 a month to raise my half-sister, because he is too busy working. But I'm also busy going to college. So, I hired a maid, and now I'm paying her $3,000 per... This is your moment.
Am I on drugs right now, or this is a commercial ad? Oh, it's a commercial ad.
La 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 per month to take care of my half-sister during the day so I can get a college degree. And in the evening, I take over. I gotta admit, I really love my cute stepsister, even though she has horrible parents.